Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. Today, I was wondering, what if Russia had another empire? That's exactly what we're doing today. Firstly, they'd probably unite with Belarus, because they have pretty close ties, and also Russia needs to be connected with Kaliningrad. And also, Russian and the Belarusian government is pretty much the same. Then Russia would probably want to gain a lot of land by invading Kazakhstan. Firstly, Russia starts by moving along this sea here. I don't know what it's called. Well, some other Russian troops move across the border. Eventually, though, Kazakhstan's military pushes across, and the claims are about equal, well, military claims. Russia keeps going, and they start a spearhead towards the other side. The Russian military in the north keeps moving, but that military is actually just moving along as a group. Eventually, Russia pushes back Kazakhstan, and Kazakhstan is attacked from all fronts. Russia just made a large encirclement movement, destroying lots of Kazakhstan's troops, and just overall lowering their morale. Eventually, Russia starts to make an encirclement movement around their capital, which I think is around here. It is successful. The capital is captured, and Kazakhstan surrenders. So Kazakhstan is now integrated into Russia's territory. Look at Russia, looking very chunky. Oh, I forgot to highlight. I think this is called Sakhalin. Hopefully I'm not wrong. Tell me in the comments if I'm wrong. Anyways, Russia then invades the rest of Southeast Asia. Well, no, not Southeast Asia. Central Asia. I was thinking of the wrong thing. So firstly, Russia has a few naval landings across the coast of Turkmenistan, and the Russian military meets with the naval forces and starts to take on them, I think that from the west. Russia starts to push into Kyrgyz territory, and eventually the Central Asian countries are pushed back on all fronts. Eventually, though, they use lots of their resources to try and get in a large encirclement movement. But eventually, they're cut off by the Russians, who make their own encirclement movement and encircle a large amount of troops. Kyrgyzstan is eventually overrun, and so is Uzbekistan. The Russian military cuts Tajikistan off from Turkmenistan. Tajikistan surrenders, and so does Turkmenistan. Now, all of Central Asia is controlled by Russia. Also, I'm not using nukes in this, just like that guy called Adders Pro. I think that's his name. Hopefully I'm not Hopefully I am pronouncing that correctly. Awkward silence. They're basically just reforming the empire. Eventually, they declare war on Azerbaijan, Georgia, and Armenia. Azerbaijan is allied with Turkey. And I don't know what that is, but they just declare war on that anyway. Starting another war. Firstly, Russia doesn't see success with a few naval landings in their recent conquered territories. They surround this sea, which, yes, I still don't know what it's called. But eventually, reinforcements arrive and eventually start to push them back. Russia cuts them in half. Azerbaijan surrenders, along with all of this conquered territory. Russia eventually pushes back this thing in southern Ukraine. Turkey's capital is captured. Georgia and Armenia surrender. And now it's basically just Turkey left. But their capital is being captured, so eventually they surrender as well. Now, Russia declares war on Ukraine, Moldova, Romania, Lithuania, Latvia, Estonia, Finland, and Sweden. This is possibly the largest force against Russia, but they might manage to win. The Baltic and Finland and Sweden armies start by taking Kaliningrad and encircling a large number of Russian troops here in Belarus. Ukraine pushes across their border, eventually meeting up with the Baltic armies, and Ukraine makes a landing in northern Turkey. Also, Finland starts to push across the very north, knowing that Russia probably won't try to retake that, since their main focus is down here in the south. Russia doesn't try. Eventually, they split them in half and take out all of the Baltic countries. Ukraine, Romania, and Moldova's army are pushed back in Turkey, while there is a naval landing in Crimea and eastern in Romania and in southern Moldova and in southwestern Ukraine. It's not looking too good for the coalition against Russia, so Finland keeps pushing across the north to the northern north. But eventually, they are pushed back, cutting off their supply of resources to their claim. So, yeah, it's basically just taken by the Russians. There's a landing in Sweden where their capital, I think it's Stockholm, is captured. Sweden surrenders, and now Finland is fighting on two fronts. Now 3 if you count this naval landing. Eventually, Finland surrenders after being attacked from all sides. Then Ukraine is overrun by Russia's military and then surrenders. Now it's only Moldova and Romania. Moldova is easily destroyed, but it takes a while for Russia to get past Romania's mountains. But eventually Romania is overrun and they surrender. Russia has now formed a new empire. The second, or Neo-Russian Empire. I think I'll just call it New. Thank you for watching, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed my video. And yeah.